Hello friends, this is Vivek from Kesha Grateful, and in today's video I'm comparing two smartphones. One of them is Vivo V1 Max and the other one is Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe. Vivo V1 Max costs rupees 21,980 and it is available offline and online. While the Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe costs rupees 22,999 for the 64 GB variant, while the 128 GB variant costs rupees 29,999. And this is available on Flipkart. On the specifications front, both the smartphone features 5.5-inch display. Although the Zenfone 2 Deluxe has full HD display and it is protected by Corning Gorilla Glass.
There's no internet connection at the moment.
While the Vivo V1 Max had HD display and there is no as such protection of Corning Gorilla Glass on Vivo V1 Max. There are some sketches while I dropped the phone. Apart from the display, there is a 5 megapixel camera, speaker gill, range of sensors on Vivo V1 Max with Vivo branding, and there is a capacitive buttons. While on the Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe, there is a front camera of 5 megapixel, speaker gill, and Asus branding, and range of sensors. And the capacitive button sits below the display, and there is a chin. Apart, the display on both the smartphone is decent and you will not find any problem while using the phone in direct sunlight too. On the right hand side there are volume rocker key and power key on Vivo V1 Max, while there is no as such physical buttons on Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe. There is a push button on Zenfone 2 Deluxe. By using this you can remove the back panel of the device. Both the smartphone has 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, while on the Zenfone 2 Deluxe there is a dual tone LED flash or real tone LED flash. And there is a volume rocker key made up of steel. There is a Asus branding and the back panel is shirt finish. There is a speaker at the back. While on the Vivo there is a 13 megapixel camera with LED flash and dual speakers, and there is a metal in between the plastic. On the left hand side there is a hybrid dual SIM card slot on Vivo V1 Max, which means the other SIM card slot can be used as a micro SD card slot, and by using the micro SD card slot you can increase the memory up to 128 GB on Vivo V1 Max, which is a huge amount of money, a huge amount of memory. At the top, both the smartphone has 3.5mm audio jack, while on the Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe there is a power button and a mic. While at the bottom, the Vivo V1 Max has a USB slot for charging, and the same goes with Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe, and there is a mic on both the smartphone at the bottom. Talking about the build quality of both the devices, the build quality is top notch, and the Vivo V1 Max has a mixture of metal and plastic, while the Zenfone 2 Deluxe has back panel made up of plastic, but it has a textured look. You will find some problem while removing the back panel of Zenfone 2 Deluxe. The back panel is made up of plastic, and when you hold it in your hand you will not find that it is made up of cheap plastic. It is made up of premium material, and when you hold the smartphone in your hand you will get the feeling of holding a premium smartphone in your hands. And the Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe packs 3000 mAh battery and it can't be removed, although the back panel can easily be removed. And the same goes with Vivo V1 Max. It's a unibody device and packs 2720 mAh battery, and in no way you can remove the back panel of the device. Both the smartphone comes with dual SIM support, and there is a 4G LTE support on both the smartphone. So if your SIM is 4G ready, then you can use the 4G on both, on any of the smartphone, depending on which smartphone you buy. While using the micro SD card slot, you can increase the memory up to 128 GB on both the smartphones. And talking about the processor, the Vivo V1 Max has 1.4 GHz octa-core 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 processor, which is paired with Adreno 405 GPU, and it has 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB inbuilt memory. While the Asus Zenfone 2 has 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB inbuilt memory of 128 GB inbuilt memory, depending on which variant you buy. And it has, as mentioned, it has 4 GB of RAM, which means when you play high-end games, you will not find any lag, or if you have multiple applications open, there are you will not come across any lag. While on the Vivo V1 Max, and there are no as such issues of lagging while running multiple applications or playing high-end games. So performing wise, both the smartphones are good, and both the smartphones on Android version 5.0, and while the Asus Zenfone 2 has Zen UI, and the Vivo V1 Max has Fun Touch OS skin. And both the skin offers you great number of customizations and number of features which you can use. The thing which I really don't like about Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe is that it comes preloaded with number of applications, and it's a problem while when there is a date, or when the apps ask you to update it, as it consumes a large amount of data, which is of no use. And if you are using a limited connection, then there is a problem with you while updating all the apps. So Asus has to do something about this. While there is no as such in Vivo V Max, there are only few applications which are really useful for as a user, like Facebook, WeChat, WhatsApp. These are the applications, and while playing high-end games, there are no hitting issues on both the smartphone, which I already shared with you. Talking about the price tag of nearly $22,000 in a sub 25k segment, both the smartphones are pretty good. But when talking about Vivo V1 Max, I like to say that it is overpriced, and if Vivo pairs this device in and around 18 to 20k, then it is a real competitor to other devices. While the Asus Zenfone 2 Deluxe is one of the good device in nearly 25 sub-K segment, and the textured look gives it a premium feel. Well, this is the one thing which Asus did really well while creating this smartphone. Thanks for watching this video. Do not forget to share this video with your friends.